My name is McKayla, and I finished my ketamine therapy 3 months ago. Before I started ketamine therapy, I would say that I lived my life based out of fear. I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression before. I also really suppressed my own emotions, and I didn't really feel like I knew who my true self was. I would say I've always struggled with anxiety. The past 10 years, my anxiety had gotten worse, but the height of it was for about the past 3.5 years. I had gone to therapy before ketamine treatment, and it wasn't a negative experience, but I also didn't feel like I was getting what I needed out of it. When I was prescribed medication for anxiety and depression, I didn't feel like it made me any better. At the same time, I felt like it made me feel worse. My first treatment, I actually went back to an experience that I had previously had. It was about probably 6 months before I started my treatment. And I had been suppressing a lot of my emotions. So it took me back to that. It was like I was watching myself from above. And I actually had to feel the feelings of that day. And it was a very hard experience, but at the same time, being able to feel those emotions are what actually got me past it. There were different treatments that gave me different types of feelings. There was actually one treatment where I felt very sad. It almost brought me to a depressed state. It was kind of showing me those feelings and then showing me how to overcome it as well. And so even though I did have to feel that, by the end of my next treatment, those feelings were completely gone, and it was like I overcame that depression. Ketamine therapy was extremely successful in improving my mental health. I haven't gotten anything like this from any therapy session, any type of prescription drug that I've been given. I had no idea the amount of impact that ketamine therapy would have on my life. One of the biggest impacts and changes that I've seen in my life was confidence just within myself. When I started ketamine therapy, I had almost felt like my identity was within other people, and I didn't feel like I knew who I was. Since ketamine therapy, that has just gone away. I have confidence in what I'm doing because I feel like I've actually known who I am now. My experience at Anew therapy was amazing. I would never do something like this at any other facility. And that is mainly because of the staff. They're extremely welcoming. When it's something that's so intimate and that is really actually life-changing and can impact you so drastically, it's important that you have a safe space, and that's what Anew brought to me. Ketamine therapy transformed my life in many ways. I think that it gave me my own sense of self and also brought me closest to the people around me that I maybe not have even been vulnerable enough with before. But because of ketamine therapy, I feel so confident within myself that I now can feel and express my own emotions, and that has really helped me gain a lot of relationships as well. I would recommend it to absolutely everybody.